You ran away to find something to say. I went astray to make it okay. And you made it easy, darling. Feeling love and I say that because no other seems to take me. It hasn't been easy, darling.
Hello, guys. Can everybody hear me well? I'm on the community forum chat. So, and that's my cat. Oh, she go. Can't take it.
Just give me the flame. I know what I want, and it keeps me away. I know I'm not easy, darling.
Awesome.
See me out, the taste in your mouth. The lips sweet is no wish it could be.
We're gonna start after this song. Let's wait a couple more minutes. How's everybody doing? Did you guys all read the paper that I sent out already? Like the PDF file? Awesome. I'm pretty sure you guys have a lot of questions about it. And we're going to talk about it today. So we have 14 people, 15, 16, 17. Good, good, awesome. All right, guys, welcome to the biweekly once again. Where's the thing? Okay, awesome. Hi, everyone. Everyone's here. Good. Where's here? Waps for Theo. I'm seeing everybody. Yeah, Kim's here. RT Dragon. What's up? Roman. Everybody OMS is here. Xiao Long Bao is also here. Ooh, I like Xiao Long Bao. Awesome. So, I did make a little document for everybody. I mean, this could serve as more like a summary for who kind of missed this session. So I prepared a little note for everybody. So and I also prepared this so we don't waste this time and we do get to cover everything that I wanted to cover. So let's go one by one and we'll talk about different things. Okay, so the first thing on this paper, I don't know what to call this, maybe a summary or something. I don't know. So first thing on this summary paper, we have the arena update. which is for designed for Championship 2. As you all know, we've already announced that since we had needed some more time for updates and other, little, tiny bits and things here and there, we needed a little more time, and therefore we kind of shortened the period, and we're doing Championship 2 after only 2 regular arena seasons, which is 7 and 8. We're skipping 9. Arena season 9 is going to come after Championship 2. So it's not like season 9 is gone. We're just pushing a little bit faster. So Championship's going to happen pretty soon. Isn't it? I think it is going to happen right after the World Boss. But let me check on that. I will give you more exact dates when Championship 2 is going to start. So, regarding Championship, we have some different updates. And I know you guys are ready to talk about tickets, but let me go over some other little details first. So, right now we're the Championship 2 is the last championship that you can earn your entrance to the 2022 Arena Grand Finale, right? You need to have certain medals from Championship 1 and Championship 2 to enter the Grand Finale. So if you don't have enough medals to enter the Arena Grand Finale, this is the time. Like, you really need to not lose any ticket and earn your medals to get into the Grand Finale. So this is the time, guys. And for the Championship 2, we now have a new costume. Yay! Everybody kind of waited on that, right? I can't really tell you. I don't know. Can I tell you or not? Do you guys want to know what costume's going to look like or not? Or not? I know how it looks like. It's pretty dope. I don't have the image right now. I don't have the image right now in my hands, but it's very different from what we've been seeing until now. It's very different from, Lucy, Louie, or the Ariel, or the magician sisters. It's very different. It's a she. She's wielding an axe. So yes, it is a melee character. And the new costume is pretty cool. I think it's both he and she. It's think I kind of want to call it barbarian sort of looks. It's pretty dope. It's got axes, like a huge axe wielding, and it's awesome. So do count on that. New costume will be awarded as the reward for the Championship 2. And the total reward pool for Championship 2 is 200k NCG. It's a little smaller than Championship 1 because we didn't have anything. It's something similar to what WAPs have sent. It's prettier than that. That lady looks really scary. I will never be fit like that. Nope. Yeah, but with an axe, something like that. So, anyways, back to what I was talking about. So, the total reward pool is 200k NCG, which is a little smaller than Championship 1. That's just because in Championship 1, we didn't have any costume as a reward. So, Championship 1 was more like a gold arena, and this is the costume arena, right? I think there are more details to it. We'll probably announce it pretty soon because Championship 2 is just around the corner. And now we can talk about the tickets when the topic that everybody was looking forward to. Did you understand what I meant by upper limit for the tickets in total? Term 16 hours limit, 8 tickets, ticket interval 4 blocks. Any questions? I'll answer questions first, and I'll go through what they mean. How about that? Maybe I was crystal clear. Nobody had any questions about it. Or you guys don't know where to post a question. Awesome. Not good. I know I was super clear, but I'll just go ahead and go over it one more time. So you can buy up to a total of 40 tickets. You can still buy up to a total of 40 tickets, but we are going to limit um the usage of ticket to 8 tickets per each session being 16 hours. So every time it refreshes, you can use up to 8 tickets. Obviously, the cost of the ticket will accumulate. It'll definitely accumulate. So no matter how many tickets you buy, the costs are going to accumulate, regardless of the session that which session you bought, how many sessions you bought. So in each ticket, you can only use them every 4 blocks, meaning doing very last minute scenario does not really work anymore, because the very last session of the arena, you can only use up to 8 tickets. So if you're really competing, you should have a get ahead and get a head start with your ticket usage and be on top of the rank, or just don't lose any tickets. That's how it's going to be. So we're hoping this time that you guys don't really have to concentrate only on the very last couple of minutes of the arena. So make sure you distribute if you're going to use the ticket, you don't have to use the ticket, but if you think you might have, my bad. If you think you have to use the ticket, make sure you're you understand how this whole new thing works, and you have to distribute it accordingly, okay? That's everything about the tickets. It's pretty clear. In any questions on tickets or anything around Championship 2, Arena update, and blah, blah, blah. I'll give you guys some time to type. I see Wops is typing. All the top 20 players will buy all the 40 tickets 8 rounds. But that's going to cost a lot. Because, guys, don't forget, this is Championship, so the starting price is different, isn't it? Starting price for championship ticket was 1 NCG, so it's double the price of the normal season. Mm-hmm. For medals, is there any option to buy with NCG? That's what OMS asks. Until now, no, we don't have that option, but we are very prone. We're considering to employing that feature that you can buy into the entrance, but for now you can't. So don't miss any tickets or don't miss any sessions. Then you'll be fine. The rewards are also bigger. We had people buying 40 tickets before. Yeah. But you can only buy up to 40 tickets, meaning you can only buy 5 sessions, right? Maximum. If you're buying 8 tickets per session, you can only do that for 5 sessions. Yeah. And 4 blocks, don't underestimate that. 4 blocks multiplied by 8 ticket, that's 24 blocks, and that's quite a bit of a time if you're only aiming for the last couple of minutes. So do keep that in mind while you're doing the arena. Any more questions? I see OMS is typing. Take your time. You can ask questions, questions can come up like later on, and you can still ask the question through the chat. So you guys know where all the chats are happening, right? It's under the community forum. If you're listening and you don't know where to find the chat, come to community forum, and there is 221110, which is today's date, and that's where you can type the questions. Can you repeat again, please? I hear you said it's only 5 per session, meaning I cannot buy all 40 anymore. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Term limit is 8 tickets. So every 16 hours, you can buy only up to 8 tickets each session, meaning 16 hours. So it's not 5 per session, it's 8 per session. Is it clear? So what I meant by 5 session was, if you are buying 8 tickets in every session, you can only do that for 5 sessions. That's what I meant. All right. Awesome. Hey. All right. That was pretty quick because I thought there would be a lot of questions on the championship. Is everybody happy with this? I think this is more like Wob said, this is a little more relaxed than how our arena has been. Because you really don't have to, spend the last minute really concentrating. I think it'll be more fair to the players. And yeah, mm, we'll see how it goes. And then if this still doesn't work out, we'll keep making different changes. We'll try this and that. So we'll try to, make everybody happy, but it's not easy to make everybody happy. It's impossible. So we're trying this and that and see how it goes. I'm not sure it's more relaxing when I have to play in the list 5 minute, right? As long as the matchmaking is the same, there is a reason. Yeah, but still, there are like 4 block limit for ticket intervals. So we'll see how it goes. Like people may not buy a ticket until the very last minute and say, "Oh, I forgot. I can only buy up to 8 tickets this session. I'm whatever." Oh, and also something that I forgot to mention in the championship too. You guys have all seen like how we're picking all the players from the grand finale, right? We're choosing players from championship 1 and championship 2. So the results for grand finale voting is not out yet, but make sure if you're actually looking into be top 16 or top 100, which are the 2 options of the grand finale, make sure you know your placing and you know your ranking. Make sure you are in it, right? That's I mean that is only, relative for the higher up people, not like people poor and weak like me. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, voting so far. Yeah, thank you. Let's check on that numbers real quick. So, Plan B is 53.59%, and Plan A is 46.41%. You guys have only like one more day to finish this voting, about 24 something hours. So you guys can still vote for Plan A or Plan B, be supportive. And then whenever you guys vote, you do get 5 NCGs per vote. For example, if you're voting for NCG, you get 5 NCG for voting in NCG. DCC also gets 5, and WNCG staking also gets 5. So you can get up to 15 NCGs. So make sure you do the voting, right? I mean, 15 NCG, that's something. It's not a lot, but it's something definitely. Right. I mean, it's a very close competition. Like, how do you guys all think about the Plan A and Plan B? I personally voted. I don't even remember. Did I vote for Plan A or Plan B? I think I voted for Plan B. So because more people are getting rewarded for Plan B. So we'll see how it goes. Plan C in between. That'll be too much to read. I kind of like it scandalous. A, B, there's like a strong contrast. What if we get like 33 on everyone? So that A and B is good. Yeah, for most of the player, B is good. Mm, I mean, this is only the first grand finale that we're doing, and this is almost one of the first time that we're letting all our players to make decisions on how arena is going to happen. So, both A and B are bad. Okay. But you still have to vote. Yeah, I cannot be in the final. Anyway, so we'll talk about this grand finale later on in different session because that's still in December. That's also happening in December, so we'll see how it goes. Um okay, oh, sorry. That's my automatic pet feeder and it's spitting out a lot of food. I can stop it later. Anyways, so we're good with the voting and we're good with the championship. So can we move on to the world boss? All right. Awesome. So the world boss, we're doing the world boss right now, and apparently, like whenever you're doing after you do the fight, it says that you have received the runes, but they are not in your inventory, but you still have them. You know where to look at, right? Um, there's a specific menu that you can see how many runes you have and collected in within the world boss. What's the word I'm looking for? In the world boss set, like that little thing. Interface that I was looking for. Oh my gosh. There is a specific interface in the world boss where you click it and then you can see how many runes, exactly how many runes stones you have. So many of you have already asked me, like not only through this, but in general channels and different channels, you guys all ask me like, what are these rune stones for? Mm-hmm. Can you take? Have you guys figured it out, or do you guys already know what these are for? It's like food, PvP buff, caution gear builds. Okay, good guesses. Good guesses. Weapon slotting, huh? Additional stat. That is very possible. So these are very wild guesses. I get B or A. Like I, another spell. Ooh, that sounds very, enticing. So the world boss is for your additional stat. Ta-da! So as I said in the paper, the runes are expected to be updated in December. And the main purpose of the rune is that how our game system, like the character level up system, is pretty linear, right? You break this stage, you clear the stage, you level up. Your weapons are very pretty much linear, and you don't really have much of a variety, right? Per se, like you don't have any specific skill set. You don't have specific uh, uh yeah, skill set would be the right word. Like you don't have different um builds. Like you guys all know how like different games are, like in Diablo or PoE, they have different builds. Like you have to buy certain items, you have to you know click certain nods, you have to follow certain nods to use this skill and that skill. That's what we are trying to incorporate into Nine Chronicles. Ta-da! So yep, it is indeed a nice idea. So, rune stones, like we are going to be introducing several different kinds of runes, and then they will. I cannot literally list off every single runes that we're going to present, but uh, runes, there are going to be several runes in December, and we'll be adding different types of runes. So you some of the runes do have like extra skills that you don't have with like it's not from your weapon. By just having runes in your inventory, you'll be able to use different skills and stuff like that. Sometimes runes will enhance your HP, your attack, your speed, your defense, wherever. You can literally, like if you feel like you don't have enough speed, get a speed rune and then your speed will be up. Uh it's not gotcha system. It's not going to be gotcha system. So you're getting all the runes from different features. Like world boss is mainly where the runes are going to be dropped. In some other places, runes are going to be dropped, and with the rune stones are pretty much what is going to drop. And with the rune stone, and I said right here, some NCGs and crystals, you will be upgrading them. It is obvious, like when you upgrade them, the stats of rune stones are going to be much better, and you'll be much stronger. So it's overall. I don't want to say overall. It literally depends on what kind of runes you're using. So, yeah, it's similar to Diablo's rune. You know, like not from Diablo 3, but I don't think we have Diablo 3 rune, but Diablo 2, they have like, do you remember you have to have them in the inventory, like, charms and stuff like that? That's how it's going to be. Grinding in my voice each time I kill an enemy. No, that's not going to happen. The stats is banned to the character or to the item. So that's a good question. How are we going to be using the rune? Obviously, I am preparing a great, huge, like dictionary sort of a document for the runes. But if I give you guys just a little bit of peek on the runes, you will have extra slots in your inventory for the runes. So I would say they are character binded more than item based. So you'll be using up to right now, I think you can use up to 4 runes. And some of the slots you might have to unlock with excuse me. Some of the slots I think you're unlocking with NCGs. Um yeah. Yeah, right. Wops is correct. Runes in Diablo 2 were slotted into the items, but yes, it's more like charms in Diablo 2, so you will have to have them in the inventory in the slots, and then you will have the effects of the thing. So let me just go read the question. I meant it's not just PvE, but yeah, it's going to be your stats. You can equip different types of rune for different, PvE or PvP. So that's you can use runes however it may float your boat. Doesn't really matter how you do it. There will be a separate inventory. Like how there's a separate inventory for arena and the stages. So that's how runes are going to be also. Is rune tradable or can only get from the world boss? I'm not sure on that. I don't think it'll be tradable. I don't think it'll be tradable, and I think you're getting it from the world boss mainly, but I'll get an update on that. I'm not quite sure on that. Nitrogen, I think I have already answered your question. I think until now there are 4 slots that you can use runes. And set runes, like, are you talking about like Diablo style? Like if you have rune A, rune B, and rune C, you have, like multiplies and things like that? Is that what you mean by set runes? Okie dokes. Everybody just stopped typing. I don't think we'll be having set runes, but there will be skill runes in the future, I would say. But yes, that's pretty much it about the runes. Did I cover everything? Yes. So right now the world boss is dropping rune stones. Don't throw them away. You cannot even grind them, can you? So just keep them in. That's PoE. That's a little too much. This is too much. It's not going to be like this. This is PoE. Come on. And even in PoE, we don't even use that. Is this Final Fantasy? No, this is PoE, isn't it? Yeah, it's PoE. I know exactly where this place is. Because I do play PoE. In fact, after this broadcast, I think I'm gonna go play PoE. Anyways. So, the runes are going to be introduced pretty soon, and before it is uploaded to the game, we will have it prepared so you can try them out on the preview net, which is going to happen next week. Yep. Yeah, that's next week. Next week, you will be able to see the runes on the preview net. Oh, by the way, PreviewNet is going to be a little bit different. Like, I think how it's going to be is you don't have to raise your character from like level 1, but I think we're gonna just give you more like a test server sort of style. Once you log in, like you'll have a 100 level character, and then you have enough money and all that to just try out different features. It's not going to be same as the mainnet version, but faster. I think that's how I heard that's how the new preview net is going to be. So you can really try out the Rune feature and different updates that the preview net is going to include. Awesome. Any other questions on runes? Diablo 2, you can still play Diablo 2. Yeah, let's see them in action. That's exactly the way to go. Awesome. Okay, and the next one is... Do you guys still have a question, or can I move on? Because I think Dobro Pixel is stopping. It's slotted so we can remove it anytime. I mean, I can to beat other players. Yeah, that's the whole point. I think you can remove and like replace Rune at your own will. It's not like binding, so it's yeah. I think you can use different Rune for different stages and different blah, 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 battle style. Like you can have your own rune set for the arena, you can have your own rune set for the world boss, and so on. So I don't know exactly how it's going to be. That's what I've heard. Anyways, so any more questions on runes? Why are you burning RT Dragon? So Rune works a bit more. Yeah, it is more like of an equipment. We have some extra slots that we. Yep, exactly. So again, with the slots, I think your character is going to have 4 different rune slots, and maybe more. Some of them you might have to unlock with NCG or even staking. That's what I've heard, but it'll be more like an equipment. Okay. All right, I think I'm good with the world boss and the rune. So we can now move on to the winter event dungeon and the community voting. This community voting is a little different from the grand finale community voting. So there are 2 different community votings right now. I mean, not. Helmets win gloves? No. Not in your lifetime. No, I'm just kidding. Not in your lifetime. Alright, so did you guys all enjoy the summer event dungeon? I know that a lot of you have exploited, as in a good way, like in a good, exploited. Literally just killed every single monsters up there. Like literally, summer event was a big hit. Everybody just did a lot on that. So we're bringing that back. But this time, it's not summer, it's winter. So we're doing a winter event dungeon. And for this time, not like last time, we only chose food last time through the community voting. This time, we will let you choose what is going to be the base stat. So you can choose between HP and attack. We'll give you 2 different types of choices. One is cookie, and the other one is pie. When you eat cookie, you have higher HP. When you eat pie, you have higher attack. Why is everybody so crazy about death? Death. I see 5 deaths. A huge cookie that was a shield of cookie's defense. It's the hardest to get. Alright. But keep reading. It's not only HP and attack. So once you choose HP or attack from the game, as the original stat, there will be another extra stat that will be added to the food. For example, for normal cookie, you'll have like 2000 HP and maybe 500 defense, something like that. That's how it's going to work out. So we want you guys to choose what would you like as the base stat, either HP or attack. Both for additional stat, I think it'll be randomized, depending on like it'll be randomized. I mean, there will if it is randomized, I cannot really tell if it is going to be defense or speed or whatsoever. It literally depends on what kind of item drops. Okay. I mean, if that's the case, if eating cookies makes you fatter and increase defense, wouldn't pie have like much more calorie to do that? I know. I'm just nah, whatever. That's such a nonsense. Funny. Anyways, but you understood the basic step. So the voting will start pretty soon. I think I will post the voting right after this call, and you lose speed. Yeah. So I will post the voting right after the call, and you guys can still start. I cannot even talk today. You guys can start voting on either cookie, HP cookie, or attack pie you want, and we'll have the voting open for about 1 week. I think the final date on the voting was 17th of November. Um, Other than that, other than those new voting, I think it's the events are going to be very similar to the summer event. So probably it is very probable that AP Potion and Hourglass will be dropping from the event dungeon. Yep. Let me hear your amazing idea. Why not have a pie that cookie flavor and regabo? Ha ha, smart. No. That's not how it works. If we want to have a pie that's flavored like cookie or the vice versa, we will have to draw another picture of that thing. So that's a monstrosity. That ain't happening. It's either cookie or a pie. Epic Mealtime 9 Chronicles edition. Do you guys still have the Monster Punch in your inventory? How many of you still have the Monster Punch? I do. I think I have like few left. I still haven't found a place to use them. Maybe I should just sell them on the market. Anyway. Ooh, I think I have more than that. Mine's are yellow. Yours are purple. Wait, yellow is better than purple, right? I think so. Maybe not. Hey, purple's better. Oh, true. Got confused for a second. I got confused with blue ones. Never mind. See, this is how much I play game. Anyway, so that's the winter event dungeon and the community voting. Any more questions on those two things? Going once, going twice, and it's sold. Okay. So now, as the last but not least, I want to talk about a little bit of our NFT, which is about staking and collection features. How many of you out there have NFTs? Did you all buy NFTs? No? What? How can you not buy our NFT? That's sad. You can still buy on OpenSea. Anyways, for those of you who have NFTs, we're going to be introducing NFT staking. Oh, you don't have an NFT, you have NFTs. Okay, I see where you go. Okay. So, if you have NFTs, you'll be able to stake them, right? When you stake them, you will earn mileage. And with those mileage, there will be a holder exclusive market that you can use your mileage for special items. Don't ask me about the special items yet because I don't know what those special items are going to be. But I heard it's pretty cool. It's going to be like weapons and armors or something like that. So those are what the mileages are for. And collection. Collection, as I said in the paper, you can also receive extra benefit from the collection feature by collecting NFT of similar traits. So for example, collection, you've seen this in many other games. Like let's say this is a street light collection and you'll have to have a NFT with a red hair, yellow hair, and a green hair, or something like that. And if you're going for a walk. Ah, anyways, so as for the collection, you'll get extra. You'll probably get extra mileages and all that stuff. I don't know exactly what the collections are going to be, but there will be different categories. And then, I mean, the more NFTs you have, you're more prone to complete your collection and get extra perks. That's what I said, OMS. Each collection will have different categories. Like, for example, the example. It was just an example. Do a street light collection, and if you have red, yellow, and green hair NFTs, you'll have maybe 10% boost in your mileage or something like that. That's what the collection feature is going to be about. Any other questions on collection and the extra the staking and the mileage of the NFTs? I see people typing. So not every NFT is the same. Have more advantages. Not really. We didn't. I mean, there are NFTs definitely are a little more rare than other one. Like for example, if you do have ears and tails of Cosmic Cat got the grade, obviously your rarity is a little bit higher. But we definitely don't have anything against that. Like for example, you having maybe collection would differentiate a little bit, but different NFT wouldn't really matter, like for in terms of staking or collection. The rarity doesn't really matter. So for the staking, I think every NFT will be the same. Every NFT will be counted the same. But collection feature may be a little bit different. Yeah, pretty much. I can definitely say yes to that for staking, but I'm not sure about the collection because every collection will be a little bit different, and then each collection would have different perks. So that would be a little different story, but other than that, it's quantity over quality. Any other questions? I see Mika Whiskers is typing. What are the lowest number of what is qualified a collection? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it's like 3 or 4. It's not that many. We're still in development, so it's like either going to be like 3 or 4, maybe like the max would be 5-ish. I'm seeing Bob type it. Yes, Bob. Ranked at 52. That's pretty cool. Oh, you have that. If that's the case, how can we support the collection in terms of the OpenSea sales if there's no advantage regarding rarity? How can we support the collection in terms of OpenSea sales if there's no advantage regarding rarity? I am not quite sure what you're trying to say here. How can we support the collection in terms of OpenSea sales? Eh? Am I not understanding this? Everybody understood what I mean? Rarity. This is no maturity of the rarity yet. No, like for other collection, basically the rare is the higher. Yeah, and we're not doing anything about the pricing on the open sea. I mean, collection. I'm not saying it's definitely about the rarity, but it might have something. Really depends on the collection. So collection will have different categories, and you have to collect certain NFTs according to those collection. But if there is no advantage in the game, then being rare is pointless. Like I said, no. It matters. It does matter, but I don't know exactly how that's going to play in the collection. You know what I mean? Like some collection will be harder to get because it would require higher rarity NFTs. You know what I mean? But I cannot definitely say, oh, quantity is when we're talking about the staking. For staking, quantity matters because for staking, every NFT will be counted equally. There will be no weight. No weight will be your NFT won't be weighted against the rarity of the NFT. But collection rarity might come into play. I cannot tell you definitely right now because I don't know the categories of the collection yet. But for the collection, some collection might be harder to get because of the rarity. Mm. But staking, it's a different story. So that's what I'm saying. Like collection, it may take it may take place. Hmm. Did I get my answer clear enough, or do I need to explain a little better? Bob, did you understand what I said, or do you want me to explain it one more time? Hmm. Then obviously, yeah, exactly. Exactly what Theo said. In terms of completing collection, like that's exactly the point that I'm trying to make here. Like I don't know the collection yet, like what kind of categories are going to be there. So it's really hard for me to tell you what NFT help you better with the collection. Like I know collection feature will be added, but I don't know the category, so I don't know which NFT is better for the collection or not. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Mm. Mm. Nope. Unfortunately, that's not the information I have. And Once the collection is released, everybody should be on the same page. And no one should have like a advantage in starting point. Shouldn't it be? I think everybody should start at the same point, you know. So it's pretty simple. If you have more NFTs, it is more likely that you'll complete a collection. You know, like compared to people who have three, then compared to like let's compare people who have 100 NFTs and somebody's got like three NFTs. It's more likely that a person with 100 NFT would complete a collection much easier, right? Um, before end of the year, that's when it's going to happen. Before 2013, I mean 2023, this staking and collection feature will be added to our DCC, right? Leo, any other questions? Any other questions regarding DCC or anything? I see Bob's got more questions. Okay, while he's typing, I'll just talk about the holder exclusive channel. Oh, he's done. Okay. Does having NFT entitle a holder to physical stuff, like even a small token? Um, it's not realized in the game yet, but yes, definitely, because your NFT is going, your characters are going to look like your NFT. So whichever NFT you choose, your character will transform into the same character as the NFT. So you'll know. Hmm. Oh, like a real life badge. Huh, I never thought of that. Because everybody's online, right? Like the one should do. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. We don't really have anything planned for now, but that could be something that we could think of. It'd be pretty cool. Recording of using no, that's not going to happen. Maybe I should make a mixtape of me saying grinding. But I don't think that is not going to happen. People. So there will be also a holder exclusive channel on Discord. We don't have that yet. Hmm. NFC holders would dig that for sure. Yeah, obviously. That's a very good idea. Then I will start looking for people who make dolls or like little patches and stuff like that around here. And maybe we have like we can have like an online market or something. We'll see how that goes. That's something to think of. All right, what's up? Hmm. Okay, we could do that. Cool. Hey, I think we've covered all the things that are on the paper for today. Now we can do a Q&A session. You can ask me any question regarding, the material that we covered today or anything else for the next 10 minutes. Ooh, before I move on to Q&A, I wanted to mention something. Somebody asked me if we're going to be launching a mobile version of Nine Chronicles. Ooh, all right. Mobile version of Nine Chronicles I mean, that's the reason why I'm talking about this is because we're pretty much getting close to the year end, and on our roadmap there was a there was a section where it says mobile launching, right? Yeah, mobile's on the roadmap. So I have one. I don't. Hmm. How should I put it? It's happening. It's definitely happening, but it may happen early next year. Mobile only for NFT use. I think the mobile version of I think there are different mobile version of mobile 9 Chronicles. One is like a light version, light app. I don't know if you guys have ever played a Warframe. Um, on the Warframe mobile app, like you can't really play Warframe, but you can, adjust stats and things like 90 Companion maybe. You can, still market trading and something like that. There's that light version, and the full scaled version of 9 Chronicle might launch early next year. I mean, this is just me saying, so um don't like trust these words that I'm talking right now. But just because it was on the roadmap, I do want to mention those a little earlier. So just to summarize, I think we're doing two different version of 9 Chronicles. One is like companion app version, which is a lighter version of 9 Chronicles, and the full version of 9 Chronicles. So those both of those are in work. We're not doing anything about the mobile version, but I don't know if it is it is very possible that those versions are going to be launching in early next year, maybe January, February latest. But don't take my word. This is just me, you know, giving you information, and that's it. I cannot really guarantee you anything at the moment. But we're working on it, that's for sure. We're working on the mobile version, and it's coming. Yep. And when the mobile version's out, I think a lot of people are going to be joining because I mean, a lot of people are having a hard time just playing this on the computer. So, what are we looking at today? What do you mean? Yeah, the development is in progress, definitely. That I can tell you. Development is definitely in progress. Well, from what I've heard is we're trying out different version of platforms and different different phones, because all different phones have different capacity. Some phone can withhold 9 chronic running right 9 chronicles, and some phones can't. So we'll see how it goes, but it's in development for sure. iOS is a little bit different story. iOS is a little bit different story. When we talk about mobile, we're talking pretty much um Android version. But I really don't know anything about it. So that's just not my department at all. So I can't really tell you anything now. Just keep it posted. I mean, as soon as I get the information, I'm the one who will be telling you guys. So don't. We're working. That's all I can say for now. Mm, yeah, we're working. I really don't know how, but we're getting there. So that's all I am going to talk about the mobile version, because somebody did ask me this question today or a few days ago. Hmm. Any other questions? See, is a little bit different story. 9 Chronicles is a little different. Anywho, You guys have 4 more minutes of fun time with me. When other slot item? Never. Nope. I don't know about those item development schedule. That's not my thing. Like, so how, like, usually the process of me giving you guys information is I'm only the speaker. I do know a little bit about the game. I do go around and talk with the game team and development team, all that. But what usually happens is they give me the information from their side and I kind of process it, like, and I organize it and then give you guys the information. So if I don't know at the, like, me not knowing any information does not mean that we're not in development, you know? People back there are developing, but they just haven't told me yet. That's what it is. Ah, thank you so much. I'm not mad or anything. I'm just telling you how this entire thing works. So this is pretty much all the information I got today. And yep. And then if you guys, I mean, as always, like, ask me questions. If I know the answer, I will, let you know. I'll give you the answer. So. Any other questions? Anyhow, okay, I don't think we have any more questions. If you don't have any more, where's Kitchen? Oh, you miss Kitchen? Do you want him to come back? He's busy. He's got his own stuff going out there. He's busy making money. I'll give him a nudge. Everybody misses him, so he can join our call once a while. A new project? Oh, is Kijun working on a new project? Like, in terms of what? We're always working on a new project. We are always working on a new project. I know. That's me. Oh. Anyways, guys, if you guys don't have any more questions, don't forget to participate in Championship 2. This is the last chance that you can join the grand finale. So if you don't have enough coins or enough medals, this is the time. All right. And we have the new costume and they're pretty dope. So don't forget. All right. And I will be uploading the voting right after this call. Go ahead and pick either between from yeah, it's a full costume. You make sure you choose between cookie or pies. If you have missed some part of this call, I have posted this note on the forum channel. And yep, that's it for today, I guess. We don't have, I don't know the numbers yet. We haven't set that up. I'll get you more details once we have set the rules for the championship. Cool. Time to buy tickets per round. Yeah, go buy tickets. So I get my salary. I love when you guys spend NCG. Stat. What stat? Is it high like the championship one title? Oh, for the costume? I will check on that also. It may be high, it may be similar. I mean, usually costumes are for the looks only, not really stat. So we'll see. So top 100 get. Nope, I don't know that number yet. Once I have those numbers, I will let you guys know. We still haven't, decided who's gaining costume and who's not. Fully to top 150. Oh, you think you can be in top 150? All right, guys. Sadly. All right, guys. If you have more questions, you can still leave your questions on this chat. That's totally fine. I will answer if I do have time. Which is really hard to find around these days. Okay, anyways. Awesome, guys. It was awesome chatting with you. And oh, I really like the sticker. Who made that? Yo, who made that? Cool. Anyways, guys, have a great rest of the week. It's already almost Friday for most of you guys. Have a great Thursday, Friday, and the weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your week. Bye bye.